Coffee is a big thing in Lviv. People drink coffee everywhere and at all times in this western Ukrainian town. Its central part, Rynok Square, is filled with big and small, cozy coffee houses. We came to Lviv to find out why the city has such a special bond with coffee. Here in Lviv, we meet with Yevhen, a historian and a local tour guide. He tells us who should be credited for bringing the coffee culture to Lviv.
He's opening a first coffee house in Austria, in Vienna, using coffee from those bags. Consequently, Vienna becomes a capital of the European coffee houses, even though the first coffee houses in Europe were opened in Venice and London.
Yevhen is talking about Yuri Kulchitsky, a Ukrainian descendant from a village some 100 kilometers from Lviv, who became a hero of the 1683 battle for Vienna. For his achievement, Yuri was granted the right to choose the trophy from among the Turkish possessions. His choice was several hundreds of bags with small green beans. These, of course, were coffee beans.
After his first coffee house in Vienna, coffee starts spreading around Europe, and when Lviv becomes part of the Austro-Hungary, coffee gets from Vienna to Lviv.
Now, centuries later, one can say that Lviv has become the Ukrainian coffee capital. And today, this coffee factory on the outskirts of the city brings coffee for the Ukrainians from all over the world.
Over there, bags Café de Brazil. This means coffee from Brazil. Here is coffee from India. You see it's written India here, and coffee from Uganda, Africa. Here's also coffee from Uganda, and here, coffee from Vietnam.
In this room, the bags with green coffee beans from across the world are being emptied into this roasting machine. Type and amount of coffee beans to be roasted, as well as the roasting time, is carefully measured and regulated by special software. But, Serhiy says, proper roasting isn't the main task of this coffee factory.
The main goal and mission of this factory is not about roasting and grinding coffee, but about creating the taste of coffee.
And this lady, who is a coffee taster, is vested with the most important task, creating the new tastes of coffee by mixing various types.
Every type of coffee has its specific taste. For example, Arabica from Colombia is soft and has a light winery taste. Kenya, for example, has a citrus sourness, but you, for example, want a sourness of some oriental taste.
We asked Nadia to create a new type of coffee especially for us. She decided to mix 3 different sorts of coffee.
У нас є Бразилія, Колумбія, В'єтнам. Бразилія арабіка, Колумбія арабіка, В'єтнам Great 1.
Then Nadia carefully weighs each sort of ground coffee to have the right proportions, measures exactly 150 milliliters of hot water, and adds this water into the cup with grinded coffee. Now, the coffee is ready for tasting, which also has its strict rules. First, you take away the foam. Then, you sample coffee with a spoon. The professional tasters don't swallow the coffee. Just like with the wine, you spit it out. And once Nadia comes up with a new taste of coffee, which are next approved by the factory's tasting commission, this factory shop deals with mass production and packaging of newly created mixtures of coffee.
And for the consumers to fully enjoy the taste and the aroma of coffee, this coffee factory in Lviv makes sure that the coffee beans are properly roasted, mixed, packaged in the bags like these, and delivered to the Lviv coffee houses.
But not all of the coffee houses in Lviv buy roasted beans. Some prefer to do everything in-house, and thus have their own mini coffee factories.
Right now we are in the place where we create the unforgettable taste of our coffee. This is roaster. It's a special device where we roast green coffee beans. And right now, you see my colleague putting the green beans inside.
This Lviv coffee house is so keen to offer their clients the best coffee taste that they roast, grind, prepare, and serve coffee on site, and in such a way that their customers can watch the whole process. Having seen this process on the coffee factory, we asked Yuri to make us some coffee.
I will make you two of my favorite beverages. It's a king of all coffee, espresso and a beverage, which is made with espresso and whipped milk, cappuccino, classic cappuccino.
While preparing our coffees, he explains that a true barista should treat each portion of coffee he makes with great care, and that personal love for coffee is paramount. The taste of coffee also depends on other elements.
Your mood, skills, water, air, humidity. There are dozens of factors which influence how you will taste coffee in the end.
It was obvious that these particular cups of coffee were prepared with great care and diligence. Hence, it tasted superbly. This is thanks to people such as Yuri, who have sincere passion for coffee, and also due to centuries-long traditions of consuming it, the western Ukrainian city of Lviv has all the chances to remain Ukraine's coffee capital for another couple of centuries. This is Volodymyr Sulhubin and Alexander Brihader reporting from Lviv for Ukraine Today.